Hello my friends, we're going to take a look today about how we make sausages step by step, from installing it into the KitchenAid machine with its meat grinder attachment to the actual sausage making, and we're going to cook them in the end. First, you need to collect all your meat, vinegar, pine nuts, your casing, whatever you're using in there. The recipe could be any recipe that you like to use, and then you're going to put together your KitchenAid grinder on the machine over. Just install the appropriate discs in there. There's a little twisty thing in there that you're going to put. There's two pieces, and then that medium minced meat over here. There's a little pin on the bottom that'll tell you how to put it in, and then you're going to just put on cover over here, and then you're going to be ready to actually mix the spices into the ground meat. My husband is actually doing right now. Once we do that, we do grab the ground beef that already actually has the spices right on it, so we can mix the spices. We run it through the machine here to get it all mixed up. Now, if you have just chunks of the meat, you could have, with the fat, because you do have to have a good amount of fat with the sausage in there, you could have ground it right in the machine in the KitchenAid grinder too, but we just had the butcher do it for us. This attachment is actually perfect for home use in small quantities. We made here what I would say about a couple of pounds in there. The rest is for another machine that we got that we wanted to try out and test how it works and share it with you guys soon. Once we have everything mixed up in there, we are going to start kneading it by hand and adding in there the vinegar and the pine nuts. So it's more of the mixture that's going to go straight into the casing. In a minute, we'll install an attachment that's going to help us actually do that. This is going to come out so delicious. One of my favorite foods. Please do subscribe if you enjoy these kinds of videos. And at this point, your mixture is going to be ready to be put into the casing. Next, we're going to clean out the machine. You can actually clean it out before that so we can put the new attachment on. You want to remove all that meat, and you can actually mix that meat right into what you have, the mixture there, so that you're not wasting it away. You put in the actual new disc in there with that little black thing. Make sure that it is actually hooking to the bottom where it shows a little ring right there. And then you're going to add the size that you want. It does come with a couple of sizes here. This is the smaller size, and then you get a larger size also, and a few sizes discs. I think it grinds 3 different sizes on here, and then you have your meat pusher right in there. Now we are actually ready to start making our sausages and enjoy some good food. Links to everything is always in the description, as well as a good sausage recipe that I will be adding later on. At this point, we're ready to attach the casing to the actual attachment here, and you're going to pull it all the way in. It usually takes, you have to be patient with it to get it in. Now, there is a way to make it easier. What you can do is, if you run it a little bit in there, it's going to push air into the casing, which is going to make it easier to pull in. Another tip to use this is that make sure you are running it and not just trying to push them in, because the actual running of the machine in there is going to help push them in. So just keep pushing from the top, the meat, and it's going to, while running, the faster you run it, the more it's going to get it done in there, and once your hand takes on it. So it's a very simple process. As long as you have the casing on there, you do have to be patient with it. Get the meat in there, push it out. You're going to make a whole lot of it, and then to as much as you want, of course. And then what you're going to do is, just as you push it out and you're done with it, you are going to twist it any way you want, cut it to the size you want. You're going to be able to get into knots as we do, and then make it look yummy, delicious right on the stove. We love making these at home because we use whatever ingredients we want. It makes it delicious, and this KitchenAid machine definitely helps you do that. The grinder is amazing, and we've been using it for years. We've had it for a few years. Absolutely amazing. Check this out. Yum.